So today is the 5th of September 2024. Again, another good day, just grafting away. Just jumped off one of the sales calls, ended up turning her away because she said she wasn't going to be looking to start for another 2 months. So there's no point having the call now because she'll forget what it's about and she wasn't urgent to fix it. So we've postponed and put in another date down the line. But yeah, I guess the main thing I wanted to talk about today is again another memory that came up on my phone. So it's funny, yesterday I was talking about how 3 years ago today I started my job. Today, what came up was that a year ago today, I was doing the Jordan Belfort sales course and I was doing it in the 9 to 5 office. And it's mad, I completely forgot about it, but when it came up, I was like, oh my God, I remember that. So at this time last year, right, I had no clients, I had a few testimonials, I had no niche as well because I decided I wasn't going to do real estate anymore. I realised my sales skills were shit. I realised my service delivery was bang average. So I had nothing. I had no clients, barely any proof of concept. I had no sales skills, no way to get results, no niche, and I was just stuck in this like proper bad rut. And I remember August last year, it was a bit of a rough time. I didn't really open my laptop. I didn't really get to work because I didn't know what to do. I was so stuck, honestly. I remember it so badly. I was like, I remember sitting in the office because they were making me go into work as well and going, I just don't know what to do anymore. What the fuck do I do? I thought I had exercised everything I could in real estate. And I think about two weeks went by during that month of August last year where I actually didn't do any work because like I said, I just didn't know what to do. And it was weird. I can't remember what happened, but something hit me. Like I was like, okay, what the fuck are you doing? Get your ass off. Because again, I went back to the old me a little bit, unfortunately. I sat there on my phone scrolling, doom scrolling on TikTok, and I got my head out my arse again, and I just sort of remembered going to myself like, what are you doing? You've spent a whole year building to get to this point. Okay, you haven't got as far as you'd like, but now you're going backwards. And I remember snapping back out of it and going, right, what do I need to make this work? And I thought, I don't know how to sell, because before that, in May or June, I probably did about 20 to 30 sales calls within a month with estate agents. Failed every single one of them. Even after I had results, even after the free trials, I failed every single fucking call. So the first thing I did was I did Jordan Belfort's sales course. I did his free one on YouTube, which was useful. And then I bought his paid one off his website, which was, I got it for 800 quid, I think. They gave me a discount because I reached out and asked them a question, which is obviously just a sales tactic. But anyway, and yeah, the memory come up that I was sitting in the office. I remember where I used to go. I used to have to sit in a certain place because my team was there, and I used to sit on a desk in the corner where I could turn my laptop so everyone could only see the back of my laptop. I used to sit there making that. They thought, oh fucking hell, he's grafting. I was just doing a sales course. But yeah, again, and I was thinking it's crazy like how quickly it changes, because like a year ago today, I had no idea about sales. I was just about learning how to deal with objections, and I was learning how to actually properly run a call and all the basic principles of sales. A year later, I'm charging people thousands of pounds to teach them to sell. It's just crazy how quickly things change. You don't really realise it until you sort of take a moment to look back. But yeah, it's cool. It's a good memory to look back on. But it's also interesting, right? Because at that time, I remember just being so stuck, and I literally had zero idea of what I was going to do to get out of this. I just didn't know. I remember thinking to myself, like, what the fuck am I going to do? How am I going to get out of this? I don't know what to do. But it's weird, like, no matter how bad it's got, there's always been a little something inside of me, like a little sense of belief that's like kept me on by a string and kept me going. And that's what happened during that time, right? For whatever reason, I had no clients. I didn't know how to sell. I didn't know any of this stuff, even though I'd been doing it a year and I wasn't doing any work, but I still knew. I was like, I'm still going to do this. I don't know how, but I know I'm going to do it. And I think it's mental, but that belief has stayed with me, and here we are now. And again, like I said, we've still got a way to go, but we've come a long fucking way. And yeah, it's just crazy. It's just crazy when you look back at it. And sort of doing that course was the main catalyst that got us to where we are today, right? So doing that course inspired me to start outreach again. Then I started outreaching to builders, and I started doing loads of cold calls. And I hated doing the cold calls, and I was shit at them. And from speaking to the builders, I was like, hang on a minute, this ain't right. This ain't the right niche for me. So then I started looking at other niches, and then it all just constantly, whatever's happened in this journey, has just been a massive like butterfly effect. And again, with that, like the sales course inspired me to get working and to push again. Because I was inspired to get working and push again, I asked my dad if I could go into the office and work in his place instead of sitting here on my days where I didn't have to go in my 9 to 5 job. So I was going in there. That was getting me inspired. That was getting me motivated. I was cold calling. I was looking for ways to fix stuff. Then I came across this networking event. Went to the networking event. Didn't want to. Wasn't particularly fond of doing it, but I'd done it anyway. And although all the people there were idiots, the keynote speaker was a coach. And I couldn't speak to the coach. I couldn't get through to him because I wanted to ask him if coaching was a good industry because my dad was telling me try coaching. I just kept ignoring him. And I was about to leave the venue, I remember, because I couldn't speak to the guy. And as I was leaving the venue, he just sort of, I don't know exactly where he came from. I think he came out the toilet, but he just sort of ended up in front of me. And I was like, that's weird. I was like, sorry mate, quick question. Pretty much I do marketing for businesses. I'm trying to pick a niche. Do coaches need more clients? And he went, oh mate, that's a perfect niche. He said, us coaches need clients constantly. We need constant clients. And that was it from then on. And then here we are. It's just mad what happens. But I guess essentially what I'm trying to say is that like no matter how shit it gets, no matter how bad it gets, you've got to believe you can do it and just stick to it. Like, I'll recite what was happening. I had no clients. I just failed 30 sales calls. I had no sales skills. I didn't know how to deliver my service of my business. I had no niche. I didn't even know who I was fucking targeting. I was getting my 9 to 5 on top of me, so I was having to go in all the time. I hadn't opened the laptop for 2 weeks because I didn't know what to do. And for whatever reason, I still believed. And now look, I made 8 grand last month. Like, it's just fucking, yeah, crazy. And again, I know I'm just touching the surface. And what's interesting is that even earlier today, I woke up, done my stuff, and I had a bit of a wobble again. I started looking at other people's stuff. I started looking at what everyone else is doing, and it caused me to have a bit of a wobble. But still, no matter what happens, I know I'm going to go further. I know I'm going to get to the top. It's just weird what it's just weird. I can't explain it. I've already done it, right? I've already quit the job. I'm already making good money, but I know I'm going to take this to like serious heights, that like 6-figure a month heights at a minimum. I just know it with all my heart. There's no doubt in my mind. So yeah, it's exciting, and I just need to constantly remind myself. And that's why it's nice to have those memories, have these videos, because I can go back and watch them. And when I'm feeling down or I'm feeling stuck, I can remember how stuck I was in that first year. Because that first year stuckness was fucking horrible. Honestly, the motions that I went through in that first year were just crazy. Like constant up and downs, constantly things fucking up, constantly feeling lost. Like it was just, crazy. But I guess the lesson for anyone to take is like, no matter what happens, no matter how shit it gets, just stick through it. And again, I'm not filming these videos for no reason. Go back and watch them, and then come and watch these videos. And okay, still I have moments, still I have fears, I have anxieties, but I'm a completely different person. And don't forget, I've left my job and I'm actually making money now. So yeah, it's cool. But there's the update for today. It's been a productive day today. I scheduled the next round of, not scheduled, sorry, I scripted the next round of videos for the course, so I think I'll film them now, to be fair. And then on top of that, I've also edited 2 YouTube videos for the channel, not this one, the agency one, and uploaded it. But yeah, it's been a good journey so far. It's been a good day, so let's get back to it now and smash it.